Right, so very hard to keep a video for a product like this short because there's so much to say about how brilliantly designed the Dyson Gen5detect Absolute is. But I'm just going to try and focus on some of the things that are completely new and completely different about this device, and not some of the things that we've seen before, like, for example, the digital motor bar cleaner head, which just never ever gets tangled up because it has this clever little comb in here that stops the hair from tangling in it. I'll show you more about the fluffy optic cleaner head shortly when it's in action, and as I will with the hair screw tool, which I have talked about before but is worth showing off again because it's just so clever once again. It just doesn't get tangled. It works in a different way because it moves all the hair to the end and then sucks it up through there. So I'm not going to talk about any of that stuff. I'm going to talk about a couple of the things that Dyson sort of buried in the lead when they briefed us tech journalists about this new vacuum cleaner, because they were very excited about their new motor, and it is very exciting, and I talked about that at length in the written part of the review. But for me, the thing I was even more excited about was when I saw them do this. So they just took that off, and look what's inside it. Yes, that's right. It's the built-in dusting and crevice tool. So that just slides back and it becomes the crevice tool, or you slide it forward and it's the soft tool, which I just use for getting bugs off the ceiling just the other day. And and all of that literally just fits inside that. So I mean, that's just brilliant, and they hardly talk about that at all. So that's absolute genius. And the other real major, if you are already a Dyson fan, is that because the battery lasts longer than ever now, they've decided you don't need to run this thing with a trigger. And so, if you're doing your whole house, which you can easily do with one of these amazing Gen5 detects, you don't have to keep your finger on the trigger the whole time to make it work, as you've had to do with the previous Dyson stick vacuums. No, there's just a simple on-off switch on the back there now. So you can turn it on, and it stays on. I don't know why I shouted like that. I'm sure you can hear me over the noise, but it's not super loud. Those are the two features that I'm really excited about. But let's go have a clean. Let's watch it in action. Right, let's just start with a little demonstration of just how powerful the new Gen5 detect is. We're just going to suck up a bit of cat hair. You'll see it as we go along. Right, now let's have a look at the fluffy optic. We've changed heads here, and let's see just how bright this is, and let's see if you can see how it picks up. You can see there. Look at that dog here. This is where the dog comes to eat, and you would never have known that that dog here would crawl like that. There we go. Scoop it up. It's all gone. That's it. Grass and things as well. You gotta love a dog, don't you, eh? Yeah, so that hair's all gone there. This is the guy who's responsible for it all. So he's here in the bedroom, and I'm just gonna vacuum this bed because he sits on this bed and leaves all kinds of stuff all over it. So we've got the hair screw tool attached on here because it won't get tangled up with any of his hair on there. Give that a good going over, and then as you can see by the meter on the back, once those particles go down to zero, we know we've sucked it all up.